Hey guys, this is Lisa Tedder with Tedder Stamping. Make sure you come in and leave a comment so we know that you're here. I have a special class today. I wanted to share with you 3 cards. They are all really good. Hey Lola, glad you could make it. I didn't send out a text today because I have been working up until this point. So hopefully everyone remembers. Hey, Pat. So, yes, we're going to be doing 3 cards today, and it is pretty much simple stamping, not too much in the way of techniques or anything, but they are so pretty. So, we are using the Beautiful Beautiful Friendship. This got covered up, so I couldn't read it. And this is retiring. So if you want this, it's $22 out of the book. There is no dies that go with it. So if we want to cut anything, we would have to fussy cut. But these are such beautiful flowers. So I wanted to share with you. So we're going to go ahead and when you come in, make sure that you hit the like button. Hey, Carol. And hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. But we're going to start off with this one because it is so soft and so pretty. I just love it. So we're going to come in with our cardstock. And I already have the die done because I didn't want to have to do that in front of you. So I'm going to set that aside. This is 5 1/4 by 4, and these are there's 2 of them. This is 5 1/8 by 3 7/8, and there's 2 of those. So there's one for the inside. This is Calypso Coral, very vanilla, and pretty. I wanted to say Pretty in Pink, but that is a movie. This is Petal Pink. So I'm going to go ahead and score this so that we can get started. And this is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, and I'm scoring at 4 1/4. Okay, so this is such a pretty color. I'm going to bring in my bone folder, make sure this is nice and crisp. Hey, Jenna! And you remembered. That's awesome because I didn't send out a reminder this time. So kudos for you. So this is the card we're making, Jenna, so that you can see. Isn't that pretty? This stamp set is retiring. So if you want it, you might want to get in on it. I'm going to come in with my vanilla and a scrap piece of paper. Isn't it pretty? I love it. All right, so I'm going to use Petal Pink as the base of the color because it looks so pretty. And the big flowers, and I'm going to put them on upside down because I want it to look like they're kind of falling in on the side or from the top. And then I'm just going to add these to the side, hence the paper that I need. And I'm going to go ahead and put this one in the corner. And let's look in the middle. Yes, we need one for the inside. So while I'm at it, let's just do the inside too. And I am going to bring this in here. I'm not using the big one for that one. Okay, so I'm going to put that aside for now. And close this up. All right, and then we are going to come in with Pear Pizzazz to make the leaves. And there's 2 sets, well, quite a few more than 2 in this set of leaves. But this one has the 3 leaves, and there's another one with 2. But I'm trying to keep the cards to kind of be the same. All right, and then we have this one. And I'm not even sure if this is a leaf, but it's pretty. So I'm using it. All right. And on the inside, there is no leaf. All right, so I'm putting that aside. Then we're going to come in with Calypso Coral. Oh, the retired list is out. And Jenna, I think I sent you a catalog. I'm going to have to check, because if I didn't, I will send you one. Or we'll just have to get together for lunch. I don't know when, but we'll try. All right, so I'm just putting these in to the middles. And now I can bring in, whoops, the inside and do that too. So pretty. Oh, I need this stamp set still, because I'm going to do, and this is what's scary, is it barely fits on this, but I wanted to use the sentiment from the stamp set. So I'm using this one. It's pretty big. It says, I love our beautiful friendship. And I'm going to use the Calypso Coral on that too. And hopefully I can get it. Oh, I should be able to. It's clear, right? Okay. Ta-da! Yay! Okay, so let's move this out of the way. So this is a pretty simple card. I said it was really pretty, and that it's just simple stamping. My way of simple stamping. I know that there's others that do it a little bit more simple, but this is as good as I can get on the simple. All right, so I'm going to bring in this really pretty ribbon. This is not retiring. I'm so excited because I have a whole other spool. This one's almost gone, but I'm so happy that I don't have to worry about it going out. All right. And if you go to my blog on teddybearstamping.com or teddybear, oh, this is my shopping address, my Teddy Bear Stamping blog, you will be able to see everything written down and all of the measurements. So I'm just going to bring this and just put it here for the ribbon. And I'm going to lay that down. Hey, Jeanette, how are you? Any kitties yet? I got to see you last night, too, at another blog post thing we were watching. All right, so I'm going to put some adhesive on the back of this to put on here. Now, isn't this pretty? Oh, there was one thing I wanted to do before we do that, because I wanted this to stand out a little bit more. I am going to sponge it with the Petal Pink, and it's going to be very subtle, but at least it'll make it pop a little bit more. Well, if you're trying to find one that gets along with your kitties, a lot of times, like if you get a baby kitty, this is what my son did with his, and it was quite funny. So we did the same thing, is that when you go to introduce them, first give your other kitties a whole bunch of catnip. Then they don't really care if you bring somebody new in. That's what I've learned. All right. They get a little bit excited about the catnip and get a little bit high, and then they're all like, oh, yeah, I see that. Mine still have to have a few adjustments with their attitude sometimes, but they get along for the most part. Whoop, this was supposed to go on there. And because I sponged it, it might not stick very well. Nope, there it is. Okay, so I'm going to put dimensionals on top of this, and it's going to help hold this down. They don't like catnip? Oh gosh, mine go crazy. Hey, Steph, you're okay? I am highlighting a stamp set, and these don't want to stick. I think it's because of the vellum. So we're going to put glue dots on them so that these will stay. Glue dots seem to really work well if you ever need to have it stick better. on ribbons or certain cardstock glitter paper, sometimes the glue dots really help it to stick. So it does look weird to be using glue dots with dimensionals, but it works. Okay, well, I said it worked, and look, it's not working. Isn't that funny? And it's on the opposite side. Okay. Well, we're going to try to get it to stick. Well, that's not doing too well. All right, I'm going to try one more thing because for some odd reason it doesn't want to stick. I'm going to use tear and tape and then put the dimensionals on top of that. Goodness. And I just have to get under it. See, now this doesn't want to come up. It's because I'm live, huh? Goodness. Let me get my tool. Murphy's Law, exactly. It's only when I'm live that I have problems, or at least that I care. Okay, that's not wanting to stick. Well, we might not be able to put these up on dimensionals. Though it worked on my last one, so I don't understand. And I can't get this off. Wait, got it. Goodness gracious. I said these were straightforward. I think my tear and tape has a mind of its own right now. Anybody else have this problem? Oh, yeah. The second shot I've heard is so much worse. There we go. All right, so we're just going to lay it down flat just to be on the safe side. Goodness. All right, and then I'm going to come in with pearls, which I have sitting here somewhere because I have them all out. Oh, here it is. And I don't use pearls very often, but this is so pretty. So we're going to go ahead. This just calls for pearls because it is elegant. So we're going to have 3 drawings today because I've got 3 cards. And I want to get them out the door if I can. And let's do one more at the bottom. We have to have an odd number. All right, now we're going to put it on this. So that gives you guys a little bit more luck on getting it. So make sure you put a comment in there when you come in. All right. Still looks pretty even if it's not popped up. I don't know why that wouldn't work, but it did on the other one. All right, and then we are going to get my base and put adhesive on that. Isn't that pretty? All right, and then we are going to come in with my inside, and I'm going to stamp on the inside. It says, "So very happy to know you," because I am. Whoever this is going to go to, I'm so happy that we are friends. So my daughter-in-law got that card in the mail. She loved it. The one that looked like a, they used the ice cream cone scoop that I made look like a, what is it called? Oh, you know what? This was supposed to go inside here. Okay, so let me show you. I got a little ahead of myself. This is how it looks when you have both. It doesn't look bad with the one, but it does look better, I think, when you have the layers. But it's still good. I'm not going to mess with it. All right, so the next one is this one. Isn't that pretty? And I'm going to bring in my ink pad and my paper. So this one only has the two whites and the blue. So the whites are 5 1/4 by 4, and the Pacific Point is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, and we're going to score it again. Like I said, these are simple cards for me. They're so pretty. All right, and then I need to get my cleaner because I'm using the same stamp sets. Which, of course, I had everything ready, but my cleaner is around here somewhere. Come on. Ah, it's right here. I stuck it right where I'd remember. Huh. Do you have this one, Jeanette? Because that is why I bought it, is because it's so pretty. I don't know why I cleaned that because I still need that. All right. So the other stamp set I'm going to be using, because I wanted to use different sentiments, is the Butterfly Wishes, and that's also retiring. All right. So I'm going to bring in my white and my stamp, and we're going to use Pool Party on this one because it is a nice light blue and it goes so good with the Pacific Point. And I'm going to stamp it twice, once going this way. Oh, that's so pretty. And once going this way. And then I'm going to, then I'm going to come in with this cute stem one that has the 2 buds on it. And we're going to do that here and down here. And then there's a smaller stamp that has those insides on. And it's right here. And I'm going to use Pacific Point on those. Pacific Point, isn't it a pretty color? So, Miss Lola, you've always been very lucky on getting to win the cards. You have to think about which one you want to win if you win again. All right. Doesn't that look good together? And then we're going to use Pear Pizzazz again with the leaves. And I'm going to do the 3 again. But this time, oh, I think I used 2 on that one. Hold on, I'm going to use 2 for that one. I know. I try to cover up where that stem is because it doesn't quite look like it's, oh, I wanted to stamp off. It doesn't look like it shouldn't be that color. And I'm stamping that one off just to give it a little bit extra. And then let me get the other leaves. There's a twofer here. Okay. Then I'm going to come in with my Pacific Point marker and I'm going to splatter. I don't know that you guys have ever done this before, but you take the lid with the brush tip and you don't like bend your tip. You just kind of run it along the lid and then have your lid pointing down and then you can splatter it. Do you see that? Isn't that cool? All right, and then I think I want some on my inside, which I didn't do my inside stamping yet, but this you can really tell that I splattered. Let me show you. I'm not sure you can see it from there. Okay, isn't that cool? It's just a nice way to add that color that you are using. All right, so I'm going to put this back. We're going to come in with this ribbon, which I think is staying too. It's the Pool Party sheer ribbon. And we're going to put some here on this corner. And on this corner. I designed this card around this ribbon because I hadn't used it yet. And I was just so happy that it was staying that I figured I better get it out and use it. So if you are a customer of mine and you want a catalog, let me know. I've already sent out the ones for that have ordered from me lately. So you should get it if you've ordered from me. If not, then just let me know that you want one and I will send one out to you. Okay. So I like how that really sets it off. And look at how sparkly that ribbon is. I don't know if you can tell. All right. So let me go ahead and put this flat because I've got sticky back here and I don't want it to stick to my mat here. There we go. Totally missed my ribbon there. All right. Then I've already made a bow. If you go back to any of my other videos, you'll see that I've made bows quite a bit. I'm just going to leave that long because I think it looks pretty. And I'll use my glue dots. All right. And then we are going to, out of the other stamp set, do the happy or the birthday. Oh, no, I'm not. This might be from this one. Hold on, because that's not the one. Looking. I'm looking. Got them all out. Birthday. Happy birthday. Here it is. It is from the other one. All right. And I'm going to do it in Pacific Point down here in this corner, which I probably should have turned it around, but it's all right. We'll just do it over the flowers. There. Now the last thing is the artistry blooms. And we have some really pretty purple ones. I mean blue ones. And they match this perfectly. So I'm going to put those on. I'm almost out, so I don't have any little ones left to put on here. I'm going to do it up here because that's kind of bare. So we have to just use the big ones because that's what I have left. Okay, so then on the inside, we have the one I splattered. And on the inside, it says, birthdays are the best days. So my birthday this year is in 2 weeks and 1 day. And I am getting my shot. My second shot. But it's not till almost 7 at night. So I'm hoping it won't hit me until after I go to bed. But I'm just happy to be getting it. I am so happy to be getting it. Okay. Bring this in. And I'm doing the two at the corner like that. See, it's very a light blue, but when you put it up against the Pacific Point, it really pops. Okay, so we're going to put dimension or adhesive on here. The 10th. Mine's on the 16th. Day after tax day, which my husband wants me to do taxes. I'm like, I don't want to do taxes, but I'm going to have to. So, all right. So there's the second one. I'll keep them around so that you can decide which one you want. Now we're on to the last one. And that's, let me move this stuff so you can not be too distracted. All right. So this is using Gorgeous Grape and Mango Melody, right? Mango, yes. And this is where the butterfly comes in from Butterfly Wishes. Love this stamp set. All right, so these are 3 3/4 by 5, two of them, 5 1/4 by 4, and this is Mango Melody. So, and of course, the Gorgeous Grape. Mango Melody and Gorgeous Grape go so well together. Usually when I grab this, I grab the other just because they look so pretty. See, my son's birthday's the 29th. My nephew's or my grandson's is the 28th. My nephew's is like, I mean, we have like 6 birthdays on that in April. So we're quite busy. And I will be using again. Let's see, I used this one. Let me just clean what I got so that we don't have to deal. I am using a different color for my leaves this time. This is why we should do it all ahead of time. All right, so I'm going to stick this aside for a minute and bring in my white. And I'm also going to use my thing because I'm going off the side. All right, so we're going to use the Gorgeous Grape ink. And since this is a bolder, brighter color, I'm using Granny Apple Green for the leaves. All right, so I'm going to have this kind of go here and okay. Yes, I would think that that would be it. I just don't think about making cards. Isn't that awful? I should think of doing cards every single day for people. I just worry about my classes and everything, and I should be getting my cards out. See how pretty these two look together? Love it. All right, and I'm just going to do one more down here. Okay. Then I'm going to come in with the Granny Apple Green and put in the leaves. And I wanted to use the 2. Now, Granny Apple is such a pretty color. Let's go up here. I didn't put one down here, but I'm gonna. Okay. And then the last color that I'm using is Smoky Slate, because I thought that that would look pretty. And I have to get out my mask for this part right here so that I don't go over it with the color. I just want to have it look like it's behind. So I don't know that I've told you before, but I used this, and Carol used it on hers the other day. I didn't know she had bought it. The Post-it removable labeling tape. This is the best stuff. I have it on a big roll. I have another one in the drawer. You just pull it out. It's a little sticky. It's not too bad, but you can use it to make your masks and to do cards. So that's what I do. I always wipe it on my pants just to be on the safe side that I am not, it won't stick to my card. All right, then I'm going to do the butterfly. And this is a distinctive stamp. So it really has like that look on there that's so pretty. All right, then we are going to do the birthday wishes. And this also comes from that, the birthday wishes or butterfly wishes stamp set. So I'm going to do that up here. And hopefully I have it. That's not bad. Looks better when you take the mask off. All right, and then what I do is I want it, well, I have a little mark here, so I'm going to use that mark and come this way, go over that mark so that you really can't tell that it was a mistake. And then just make it look like he's just been flying all over the place. Isn't that cute? I love it. It just makes it look a little bit more like it's moving. Gives it a little bit of movement. All right, so I'm going to put a ribbon on top of this, and that is the Gorgeous Grape. And I'm going to just have this run the top length. I don't usually do them going this way, so this was a nice change. Oh, one thing I forgot. Let me do the little splats things, and I'm going to use the small one so it doesn't show up quite as big. And I'm doing it in black. Let's see which way this goes. Just to give it a little bit more. You really can tell when it's on the yellow cards. All right. Okay. So what do you think so far? Is it pretty? I love that tape. That tape is the best. Plus I use it when I'm using my dies, like to tape down my dies. And you don't need much. I don't like it when my dies move when I've got a picture. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put this on while I still have sticky on top. And I've already made the bow, if I can find it. Otherwise, I'll have to make it again. I had it sitting right here, and I did it in a triple. And I don't usually do triple bows. Okay, come on. Oh, you're going to make me make another one, aren't you? Let me look on the floor. Ah, there it is. Found it. It was on the floor. So no, this one's a double. I think the blue one was triple. So I just like to bring the bows out. It just looks so pretty. Come on. There we go. Isn't that pretty? And this is such a pretty color. All right. Glue dots. See, I don't have real hard ones today. Do you like it when I do harder ones or simple ones, or you just whatever I want to do? You're happy. I'd like to know. All right. Okay. Gosh, that's so pretty. All right, so for the inside, I just did a small flower. Let's get that here. And where did I? Oh, here it is. In the corner. Gosh, I love this color. With black as the little thingy-majigger. I don't know what you call it. Stamens? I have no idea. My husband's the one that does all that. All right, so I also stamped. It was a perfect day because of you. If I can find that. Oh, nope. Come on. So very happy to know you is the one from before. Oh, it's this one. I was looking for a clear one, but that's why I didn't find it. All right, so this one comes in the butterfly wishes. And hopefully I can get it straight without seeing. Not really, but it's handmade, right? Thank you, Lola. Knew there was a reason why I loved you. Hey, did you guys know that Lola was Kimmy's, sorry, Lola, was Kimmy's preschool teacher? I have scrapbook pages with Lola in it. She kind of found me at the senior center, and it was just so funny because I'm like, I know you. I'm sure she doesn't like to be reminded that Kimmy's in college. All right, so there is the third card. You'll have to tell me which one you like the most because I'm just curious on the color scheme. Can you see them? There we go. So I got 3 cards done, and we weren't here as long as we usually are. So what ones do you guys like? You like them all, or do you like certain colors? Oh, I have to put on some more of these on this one. Almost forgot that. But our Pat can start with the drawing since we are doing more than one today. Let's see, we'll do one there. And there. So nice. These sequins work so well with so many different colors. Yay. Purple and yellow is, I love purple and yellow together, but I also love the blue, so I don't know. Okay. Yay. All right, Pat, I don't think that, unless I'm wrong, Carol, did you want a stamp set? Because if not, then we can draw one more time. I mean, not a stamp set. Of course you want a stamp set. Do you want a card? I'd love to send it to you, but I don't know what you want. So, thank you, Janice. I like the purple one too, but I really like this one too. So I don't know. I keep saying that. So, Jeanette, I will need your address. And Jenna, I already have yours. Okay, draw again, Pat. My bestie thinks that we should give it to other people, so that's okay. All right, so who wins the next one? You'll have to let me know. So, Jeanette, do you know which one that you want? And Jenna? Thank you, Carol. Thanks, Jeanette. Yes, if you just send, you can DM me or just put it out on, I'm sure we got ways of getting together. I'm on Facebook, so you can always send it that way too. I know I threw Pat for a loop, making her do it twice. So, all right, you want this one, the middle one. Yes, okay. And Jenna, you want this one? All right. So we have, I still have 2 of everything. So I was worried if somebody's picked 2, like if I had 3 cards of one, then we wouldn't have been able to do it. But we are good. So I'm good. All right. So Jeanette and Jenna. And Pat, if you could let us know who the next winner is. Hopefully you didn't delete them all. Because if so. Oh, Steph. Yay. All right, Steph, which one do you want? You want the Mango Melody in this one too? Because I saw you said you liked that one the best. It's up to you. Just let me know. And next week, I will not do something that's retiring because I know that things are going to start selling out soon. So I don't want it to be where people can't get what they want if they see it here. So I don't know what I'm going to use yet. I may have a sneak peek of something that we have coming out in the thing, maybe just a sentiment or something. I don't know. But I hope you guys come back on Thursday. And be sure to subscribe, like I said, and to hit the like button. And then hopefully more people will find us. And I will talk to you. Okay, I got it, Steph. Thank you, Jenna. You're welcome. All right. So I will talk to you guys next week. Thanks for coming.